Hello and welcome in this special series of C++. Now, you might be thinking that why to learn C++ as a VLSI engineer, right? Now, I always used to give two answers for question for such questions, okay? Now see, first and very classical answer is why not? Knowledge in any form is helpful and enlightening. And the second answer, according to my point of view and what little knowledge I have, is that if you know C++, then you will find quite easy to learn system Verilog and you can become a great verification engineer. Okay, now see, the particular software I am using here for compilation and running the code of C++ is Ubuntu 18.7 version. Okay, now you can use anything. You can use either code block is there, code block IDE, or you can use Visual Studio is there. But what I'm using is this Ubuntu operating system. Why? Because there are some commands and this command based system will help you to run your code fast and it become quite easy for us to run the code. Okay, now see, this is what my terminal of Ubuntu operating system, and I am using this in Windows operating system. You can download this second subsystem, right? Now see, the software you need to install is G++. Through that G++ you can run your code and you can compile your code. Now see, if you want to see your version of G++, just write G++ space hyphen version. Now see, G++ space hyphen version you need to type. Now see, this is what G++ version 7.5.3 and Ubuntu 18.04 version I'm using. Now if you, after typing this command G++ space hyphen version, if it says that G++ command doesn't exist or G++ command does not recognized, then what you need to do in that case? In that case, you need to just install that G++ in your Ubuntu operating system, and for that you need to type command sudo space apt space install space build hyphen essential. You need to type this command, and after typing this command you can easily install that G++. Okay, now see, I already installed that G++, so I'm not going to reinstall that, right? Now when you install your G++, you can see your version of G++ by this G++ space version, right? And that after that you will get this kind of message. After getting this message, then only you can compile your C or C++ code using this G++. Okay, now see, we will try to see a very simple C++ code, how to run and how to compile our C++ code. I already written that code in order to save our time. Now if you want to make any file, you can use command touch and your file name. For example, if you are typing your file name like abc.cpp, this .cpp extension you need to type when you are writing C++ code. Okay, and you can use .c extension whenever you want to write a C code. Okay, now with this you can create a file. Now see, sorry, touch spelling mistake is there, touch. Okay, now press ls you can find this file abc.cpp. Now if you want to delete any particular file, just you need to write rm, and same file if you want to remove abc.cpp. now that file will remove. Write ls and enter. Now see, that file is not here. So now if you want to create, you can create a file using touch or simply by using vi. Now see, already I have written a code first.cpp, and you can write, you can create a folder, or sorry, a file by using vi. Same, for example abc.cpp. now this vi editor is opened. Okay, now see, already I have written a code, so I want to exit from this vi editor. Then you need to press escape, then shift colon and wq, save and quit. Okay, now see, I am opening file vi first.cpp, the program which already I have written. Now see, this is what the simple program I have written in order to see the output of this hello and welcome to C++. Now see, this is what the first line, and this line is preprocessor directive. Every C++ code will start with this line, hash include within angle bracket iostream. Okay, now in some cases you will find iostream.h, but in this G++, if you put .h, the compiler will give you an error. Okay, so you can write .h while you are using that code block or Visual Studio. Now see, every program, every C++ program will start with this main, int main empty parenthesis, and remember, do not give any semicolon here after parenthesis, else you will get an error. Okay, now see, within angle bracket, within this brace, sorry, within this curly brace, you need to write your code. This is what the first line, using namespace standard, because we are using this cout, we need to write this line. And within this double quote, your string, whatever you want to print. Okay, cout, this cout used to show your result on the screen. Cout less than sign, within double quote, hello and welcome to C++. Okay, and this backslash n is used to change new line. Okay, new line character. Now for time being, I will remove this, and we will see what the output we will get. Okay, and then you need to write return within parenthesis 0. We are not returning anything, right? So for this, just type escape semicolon wq, save and quit. And then if when you are at this terminal, you need to type a command g++ and your file name. What is our file name? first.cpp. now the code is compiled, no error is there, and we need to type dot /a.out in order to see the output. Now you can see this hello and welcome to C++. If you want to see this output in new line, then what you need to do, just open your file vi file name and press I in order to go into insert mode. Then go to this characters, string character. Okay, now you need to type \n and then escape semicolon wq, save and quit. Now you can run your code. First compile, okay, then run. See, you are getting the output in new line, hello and welcome to C++. So this is how you can write a very simple code, and you can compile your code and run your code. Now if you want to see how, if we miss something, how we get an error. Okay, now for example, if we remove this parenthesis, okay, then escape qw. Now if you want to run, if you want to compile g++ file name, now you are getting this errors. Okay, you need to fix this. Just to go to file, and we know, right, I insert mode, and then put empty parenthesis, escape semicolon wq. Okay, now run your code, g++ file name, no error is there. For seeing output, dot / a dot out c, hello and welcome to C++. So this is how, very simple, you can create any file, you can run and you can compile a code using G++ in Ubuntu operating system. And you know, it is quite easy for us to use that Ubuntu operating system, because we need to type commands only and we can run our code and compile our code. After this, if you want to clear your screen, just put clear. Now screen will be clear. So this is what all about how to use Ubuntu G++, how to use that G++ in Ubuntu operating system for compiling and running our C++ code. And you can run C code also, just you need to change the extension .c so that you can run your C code here. So with this, I hope you have understood how to write a C++ code and how to compile and how to run in G++ in Ubuntu operating system. And I also hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.